Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl KK. Hey, I know y'all ain't seen my face in a while, in a couple of weeks, but I'm here and I'm back. Um, I'm going to start posting more. I keep saying that, and I know I keep saying that. I am going to start posting more. So don't get don't get discouraged from this channel because you don't see me posting as often. I'm working on some things, so but yeah, I'm back today with a little story time, a little whatever. Don't mind the background, like I said. I am gonna try something different on this channel. I like to chill and be relaxed when I talk to y'all, so I'm gonna smoke me a little doobie. Um, for those who don't like that, you can simply exit, unsubscribe, don't watch, whatever the case is. I won't be doing this often on the channel, but you will get story times where I might pull out a joint and get me hit me. You know what I'm saying? And this today is gonna be one of those story times where I smoke a little joint, okay? A little something, not much. So yeah, leave your comments to yourself. If you don't like it, like I said, don't tune in. Don't mind my boxes in the back. Um, I had to clear out my storage bin. Our apartment building told us that we had to clear our storage bins out. I'm not for sure why, but yeah, so I got a few boxes around the house right now. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. This video is gonna be a little bit about a lot of things. I really want to make a video about my healing process that I've been going through, this journey I've been on of healing. I don't really think my phone is gonna allow me to have that much phone time, because my phone space is so, it's a mess. Okay, I didn't try to clear it out. I didn't delete the stuff. I didn't bought space, and I'm not sure what's going on. So this video hopefully won't be too long. I always say the video ain't gonna be long. The video always be long. So I'm trying to wrap it up. I get to talking and get to just saying stuff. So shit be getting long. Then my baby wake up and then boom. I actually made a video a week ago, and I wanted to post it, but something wouldn't let me post it, and I'm glad I didn't post it because I watched the video and I really didn't like the way I was even looking on camera. I'm looking crazy, first of all. Look, I had just hopped up out of bed and just got right on camera, like ain't do nothing, just got right on camera. So that was cool. And then it was just so many interruptions. My child woke up, she was crying. I tried to have her on the camera. That didn't work. Then my phone space kept saying too much space, not enough space, whatever the case was, and it just won't let me post it anyway. So I'm glad I didn't get to post it because it just wasn't good content. So, as y'all do know, next week I will be going out of town. I am excited because I just feel like I need to get away for a while. I'm so ready to just get away and just chill, just get away from home and just chill, you know what I'm saying? So I will be vlogging that, my vacation, where I'm going, and I will disclose where I'm going once I get to where I'm going. So yeah, but it's I got a journal now, and I wrote down things that I want to bring to this channel, like topics that I want to talk about, stuff like that. So I'm working on stuff. I have been lazy. There's no excuse. I could have been posted. I could have been got up and posted videos. And that's another thing I'm working on. It's like this is something I really want to do and put effort into it. I just got to get out of my comfortable mode of just doing my everyday regular routine and being stuck in it. I got to get out of my comfort zone and start doing things that I usually wouldn't do on my downtime or whatnot. So I'm working on that. So I tell myself like today you have to post a video. You gotta post a video. You've been saying it for the last 2 weeks since you posted your last video, and you have not made an effort. Well, I did make an effort, like I said. The video is out jacked up, and I did make an effort after that. So I'm really trying to get out of my comfort zone and give y'all more content, more vlogs and stuff like that, because I really do want to pursue um, this YouTube thing. I do want to make videos. I do want to vlog, and I do like just want to talk to y'all about certain stuff and just talk to y'all about whatever. So I am working on getting out of my comfort zone. That's another thing that I want to talk to y'all about in the video is breaking free of your old habits. What makes you comfortable? Getting out of that comfortable state and doing stuff that you usually want to do. Like know me, who watches my channel, or just watch me, or who just know me, period, you know that I've been talking about doing YouTube for years. If I would have started this YouTube channel about probably 3, 4 years ago, when I first started talking about I want to do YouTube, my channel would be booming right now. You know what I'm saying? But I never put forth the effort because I always made up an excuse about, oh, I don't have a camera. Oh, my environment don't look. I don't feel like my environment's up to par to make a video to where people gonna be interested in looking like, oh, you know, her house, this and that. Like, I got discouraged about a lot of things because of the YouTubers that I was watching, and I had to realize that these people already have been doing YouTube for a long time. And some of their circumstances, they already had money to where when they started vlogging, you know, they can make their background look nice and look appealing because, you know, they was already established in that way. And then I have some YouTubers I watched that started from the bottom, that was living like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, and don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with my background or how I'm living. I just, because I watched so many YouTube videos back then, I just felt like you have to have a certain persona and a look to your house and your home, you know, to get people interested in clicking on your videos, you know what I'm saying? So I use a lot of excuses for not putting out videos, put it like that. And I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm trying not to make as many excuses as I would have. Many excuses that I have been making to not post videos because you don't need a fancy background. You don't need a fucking camera. You don't need all that stuff just to post a video. Like, right now my background is not all that shabby, but it's nice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got a nice little living room. So y'all can't even see much of my living room, just the background for real and where I'm sitting. But I just got to get out of my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? And my phone is good enough. Like, as long as you got a ring light, I feel like the ring light, a good quality phone, whether it's Android or Apple, if it got a good camera and picture to it and you got the ring light behind it, you can make the quality of the video very well. And I didn't even know what iPhones, when you record, because I was not used to like making videos on my phone, so I didn't know that you could set the setting of your iPhone. Like, when you press video at the top, it got like, you know, HD or 4K, and then you can set it to however you want the picture. You can be real HD, like hopefully like how this is looking to me. This is looking very clear. You can set it, and I didn't know that, so I had to play around with my phone a little bit just to get, you know, used to it and set it up the way that I feel would be presentable for y'all. But anyways, enough of that. See, I didn't already did enough get talking. Like I said, this vlog is just gonna be a little bit about my process of healing that I've been going through for the last 5 months. If y'all watched not my first video on my page, but it's probably like the first vlog video that I actually made. When we sitting in my living room, I was actually sitting on the couch on this side, and I think I had a smartphone, so it's like one of the first videos I posted or whatever. And I was getting y'all a rundown of, you know, I gave y'all basically a rundown of not my life, but like the situation that I'm in. Like, I had broke up. I had broke up with my boyfriend a couple months ago, whatever. And I was just telling about the process of, you know, a breakup basically. So during that, I have been taking time out to myself to just heal. I'm not looking to be in a relationship right now with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just working on me, myself, finding myself completely. Like, you know how people get in relationships and then they break up, whether it's good, bad, or whatever, and they always just say, I want time to myself so I can find myself. And sometimes we already know ourselves. It just we lose ourselves in a relationship, you know. And sometimes we forget what's important to us because we trying to please others in a relationship or do this and do that in a relationship to make the relationship good, and we forget about ourselves. So I want to just reflect a little bit on that, and how I've been dealing and coping with it, you know, or whatnot. I'm quite sure everybody had their ups and downs this year. This year to me was just like it was a learning experience this year. I ain't gonna say nothing negative or bad. job. And then probably like 3 weeks after losing my job, my engine went out of my car. So I was without a car for a very long time. Um, on top of that, I wasn't working. So my bills got backed up, you know. Uh, it was just a lot. It was a lot. And by the grace of God, I kept my composure. I prayed, and I just moved forward. I just kept moving, you know what I'm saying? I was stagnant. Sorry. I was stagnant for a minute, which means I was like stuck, emotionally wise. Going through a breakup. I done been through probably like I'm 28 years old, so I done had 3 real relationships out of my the whole life. 3 real relationships, and those first 2 breakups was like the first one was like whatever, because we wasn't even together. We was only together for 6 months, so it was what it was with that. So that was whatever. It was fun. It was a fun time. Got to say it was a fun time. Something different. It was something different that I got to experience. I met new people, good people at that, and that was that. We broke up, and that was that. I got in my second relationship that lasted for 2.5 years. To be honest with you, I, once the relationship started going downhill, and that's a story time for another. I was give y'all a story time about my last relationship besides the one I just ended, that just ended this year. Um, After that relationship was kind of over, I kind of just was ready to walk away and just leave, and there was a lot of reasons for leaving, and somebody helped me contribute to leaving. That's another story time for later. I don't want to make this too long, like I said, but yeah. So the second relationship, it was hard, but it wasn't. Okay, I don't really want to get into it because I don't want to make this too long. I mean, let me light my joint because I can't really talk about. I mean, I don't. I want to talk about it, just not right now because it's so much, and I really don't know how to put it to make it shorter because it's a real life story time. So, like I told y'all, if y'all don't want to see this, well, you gotta watch. But to be all the way 100, just gonna keep it real. My baby father, who I just recently, for the like past 5 months ago, got out of a relationship with, he did help contribute to me leaving my last relationship. And like I said, don't don't take what I'm saying in the wrong way because I'm not giving you an example or really going into depth about what happened. But he made it easier for me to walk away, but like that, because I probably was still being stuck and hesitant on leaving or whatever. But um, yeah. So this relationship, me and my baby father, I don't know because a child was involved. I don't really know. Like I never dealt with a baby's daddy or breaking up with somebody that I got a child back. So it was just I don't know. It was emotional. It was a lie for 2 weeks straight. I tell you, I cried for 2 weeks straight. I I was going. I really lost myself with them 2 weeks. I really did, and I'm so glad that I was able to pull myself together because I just really seen what I was going through, and on top of that, I have a child, and she was seeing all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't be doing that. I couldn't be, just going into a little bit more detail. Like we broke up. I said some things that a lot of men is not gonna accept. When you tell a man to get out, some men they either leave and come back. Some men gonna look at it like, oh, you telling me to leave? Like, all right, I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna leave. Sorry. And I don't know if I was not expecting him to leave all the way. I know I was expecting him to leave because I told him to leave, but I don't think I was expecting him to pack up all his stuff and leave. Like, so that's what really got me. And it was rough. Like, it was rough. Like, for 2 weeks, he shut me down. He shut me out for 2 whole weeks. Like, we weren't talking, communicating, and none of that for 2 whole weeks for real. Like, and I got to the point where I was going crazy. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know we broke up. He just left. I didn't know like what was. I didn't know because he wouldn't communicate with me, and it made me really feel some type of way. And I was doing things that I knew usually don't do. Like, I don't chase men. I never been that type of woman. None of my relationships. So for me to have been doing all that, it really woke me up. Like, girl, what is you doing? Like, you gotta let that shit go. Like, you gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was pulling up to his job. I was riding past where he said he was staying at. Like, I was doing shit that I would not normally be doing. Like, it really had me in my feelings. It really had me out of character, and I had to sit back and realize, like, and then because at the same time, I'm dragging my child along with me while I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? I would get up early in the morning, go to a job or a ride past where he said he was staying at just to see if he was there, or wait till I know he's finna get off of work and I know he at work and I'll pull up at his job like and sit there and wait for him. Like, I was doing shit that I knew I wouldn't do. And it made me feel some type of way like, damn, this nigga really had me gone like this. Like, I feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I really felt some type of way. So I prayed. I did a lot of praying. A lot of praying. Then, my daughter was seeing me cry. And the funny part, the crazy part about all that was that she would hug me, kiss me, wipe my tears, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was my best friend for a 1 year old. She was my best friend during them 2 weeks. And it just made me, see, I don't want to get emotional. See, I'm getting emotional talking about it because it's just so crazy. It just opened my eyes, like, people, we go through things in life. You get hurt. You got to learn to control those emotions. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn to control your emotions because if you react off emotions on first impulse, you'll be going crazy. You hear me? Like, going fucking crazy. And I feel like I was going nuts for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, like, it was the non communication for me. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what happened. He didn't want to talk about it. And none of that, like, and it was just mind blowing to me. And then, like I said, I just prayed every day. I prayed. I prayed. I prayed. I prayed. I asked God for strength. I prayed. I did a lot of soul searching. You know what I'm saying? And Lord beholds, like, I woke up one day, got up, cleaned my house up real good, and changed the furniture around in the house. You know what I'm saying? To get a different aura. Because we moved in this house together. This was our first apartment together. We moved in here together. So for him to not have been here, and he had been here all this time, it just felt weird. I didn't want to be here at the time I get off of work and immediately take me and my daughter to the park, put my little bodysuit on and walk around at the park. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep my mind off of that, keep my mind off of it. And to just like not think about it and not feel that loneliness that I felt. Because like I said, he was here. We moved. It wasn't that I lived here and then we got together and he moved in. We moved in this together. We paid for this together. We did everything together. You know what I'm saying? So it just was weird and it felt funny. And then like my baby missed her daddy. I know she did for those 2 weeks because she would constantly run up to the door and sit there and knock on the door or listen to the door thinking somebody gonna come in. Like, that hurted my fucking feelings. Like, that hurted me to the core. And I think that's what made me really go a little crazy. Like, it was not only my emotions, but I was thinking about my baby, like how I was seeing her run around here saying that like she ain't really call him that when he was here. She knew mama and daddy, but she didn't call us that. And then when she noticed he wasn't around no more, she started saying that a lot, like, and it was just having me in my feelings, like, 'cause I felt some way not only for me but for her, because like she was used to him. It was always me and her, and him. And if I get up in the morning, go to work, she'd be home with him until he drop her off at daycare, then he go to work. I get off work, I pick her up from daycare, we come home, I cook, whatever, he get off of work. You know what I'm saying? It was that every day. So it was different not having him around and not having him here. But at the same time, I knew it was something that needed to be done because I couldn't keep feeling the way I was feeling either. You know, I'm gonna say this: when you meet people, and this goes for men, women, friends, family, whoever, when somebody show you who they are the first time, believe them. I don't care how much you love a person, how much you want to see the good in somebody. When somebody show you who they are the first time, believe that's who they are. Believe that's who they're going to be. You know, and I was always taught that. I was always, taught like when somebody show you who they are the first time, believe them. That's who they are. Period. That's who they're going to be. And I'm not saying this to say he was a bad person or anything like that. It's just certain things I saw when I met him, when we hung out, when we got into our situation as far as me becoming pregnant. Because it was just like, to be honest, I had got out of a 2.5 year relationship. I met him, started hanging out, moving too fast, honestly, and then not using protection was the most, not to say the dumbest thing because I love my child and I'm glad I got my baby. I wouldn't change that for the world. But just being dumb in the sense that we didn't know each other. So why wouldn't you be using protection? Why wouldn't you protect yourself? So that was just dumb on my part. Like I said, I got a blessing out of it, which is my child. I love her to death. Wouldn't change nothing. Wouldn't change it for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everything happened for a reason, regardless if it work out or if it don't work out. Everything happened for a reason. And I was with somebody for 2.5 years, and he didn't have no kids. I didn't have no kids, and we tried to have kids, and I got pregnant twice and had a miscarriage. And then as soon as I get out of a 2.5 year relationship, I meet somebody, we hanging out, we kicking it, we having fun, and we had unprotected sex, and boom, I'm pregnant, and then I actually have the baby. Like I go full term. My child was 37 weeks when I gave birth. You know, and that was coming from 2.5 years ago, from where I had two miscarriages, 20, 2017 and 2018. I had a miscarriage with the person I was with for 2.5 years. And then I meet somebody quick as hell, and we hanging out, we having fun, whatever, and I get pregnant. So I feel like everything happened for a reason, and that's a blessing on my end. And I tell him like, if I don't thank you for nothing else, if we don't work out or none of that, like I'm glad that you came into my life because you gave me a blessing. You gave me something that for a long time I felt like I wasn't gonna be able to have because I had two miscarriages a year apart. You know what I'm saying? So at this point I started thinking like, damn, can I carry kids? Am I gonna be able to carry a baby? You know what I'm saying? I didn't want kids young because I just wanted to be free. I wanted to do me, so I didn't put myself in a position to be getting pregnant at a young age. But I did get pregnant at, I won't say I wasn't young, but like as far as like straight out of high school or in high school, I didn't want to have kids. So I was like, I believe I was 24 when I was first pregnant, when I first became pregnant, or 23. Then again when I turned 24, and then got pregnant again at 26. Yeah, 26, and I had her January 13th, 2021. 2 months before I turned 27. My birthday is March 13th. So yeah, that's a coincidence. I had her on the 13th. That's crazy because three, how everybody had like their lucky numbers and stuff like that. 3 and 13 are my lucky numbers because I feel like a lot of good things happen on those days and in that month. 313 is my birthday. That's a special day to me, of course. So 3 and 13 have always been a lucky number for me. I graduated May 23rd, 2013. You know, and then I had my baby January 13th, 2021. So them numbers mean a lot to me. So, but whatever. I kind of lost track of thought. I kind of lost track of thought, but yeah. So it was, it was a learning experience, like I said. So when I did get pregnant and stuff, we didn't immediately get together or get in a relationship. I honestly didn't feel like we had to be in a relationship because we was having a baby. did bring it to his attention, but it wasn't nothing that, you know, I pressured him into, you know, and I respected the answer that he had actually gave me because he was telling me that, you know, basically he didn't feel like he can give himself to me at this moment, at that moment, and I respect that because whether you getting with me and still giving yourself to everybody else and we together, you know, I'd rather for you to just keep it real, and I respected that. So late about in the middle of last year, the summer, um, I was staying with my sister. One night, he had his own place. I was staying with my sister. So I would go over there all the time or whatever, whatever. And as grown as we is, it's gonna be funny. He came over one weekend or whatever, and he spent the night. And Saturday he didn't go nowhere. He didn't stay. He stayed until Sunday. And then, you know, he went home later on Sunday. And then my sister came down Monday and said something about him being there all weekend. And, you know, we had a little discussion. Now, I couldn't be mad at it because at the end of the day, I don't pay no bill. My sister didn't. She didn't ask for nothing while I stayed there. And that was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? She didn't ask for nothing. You know, as grown as I am, or none of that, you know, I got food stamps and stuff, so I was able to buy my own food or contribute to food or whatever like that. Plus, because my baby was there now at that point. But my sister didn't ask for nothing, so I couldn't do nothing but respect her rules. As grown as I was, I couldn't do. I don't pay bills. This ain't my house. Even if I did pay bills, my name is not on the lease. I don't live here. This is not my house. So I have to, you know, respect how she felt. So I let him know about it. So he would come over, but he, you know, he wouldn't stay long or whatever. He didn't want to overstay his welcome. So, you know, probably like 3 weeks, a month probably went by, and he spent the night again. So the next morning when we woke up, I was like, shit, let's go to the restaurant. Like, we wanted to eat. So I'm like, all right, we just gonna go back to your house. So I packed up my baby stuff. I packed up, did I pack up some clothes? I don't know. I think I probably packed up a little something. And we left. We got in his car and left. I had left my car, we got in his car and left and went to Kroger's and I stayed at his house. And I was staying there for a while. I was going home, getting clothes, getting stuff, and I was there for a minute. So after so long, he was like, you know, you might as well just come down here and stay. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, I was already looking for an apartment for myself. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm always down here anyways. Like, why not? At that minute, we didn't make it official that, you know, we was boyfriend and girlfriend. We was just, you know, we fuck with each other. Like, we got a baby. We fuck with each other. Why not? You know what I'm saying? It didn't seem, you know, it didn't seem bad or whatever. So we did that. After so long of me being there or whatever, he did ask, you know, like, hey, let's just, you know, let's get in a relationship. Like, you mine, I'm yours. We'll do like. And actually, to be honest with you, he asked me at least 2 or 3 times. The first 2 times I didn't like it because he texted me, and I don't take a person serious when you ask somebody over a text message and we live in the same house, like making some fun of it. So I ain't like that, and I told him like I ain't feel like it was for real. So you know, then he approached me a little differently like next to last time, and I said yes. And I said yes with not too much confidence, but I said yes thinking because why would you ask me to be? Why would you ask me to be in a relationship with you if you wasn't ready? You know what I'm saying? Like if you, because we was cool, we was good with the co-parenting, we was good with the not having titles and doing us when we wanted to, and just you know having fun. Like still, we was cool. I was cool with that. So I didn't feel the need for a title. I didn't feel the need to be. You had to be my man. I had to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? As long as we took care of responsibilities when it came to our child, I didn't give a fuck. To be quite honest, I didn't. You know. But because you came to be asking me this, I'm thinking like you was for real. You was serious. This is something you would want to do. And you know, I went for it, and you know, just things started unraveling that I was already experiencing before the relationship, and it was just like, you know how some people just have exes that they just can't get rid of. They act like they can't just stop talking to them for some reason, or the ex always gotta pop up when they see that you is serious with somebody, or you have moved on. They wanna find something or some way to get back in. You know what I'm started getting inboxes from ex bitch. She just was very envious of me. Very, I feel like it was jealousy, and she had no reason to be jealous. I thought, so for me, I not give people where credit is due. I thought she was a very cute young lady, old lady, whatever. She older than me, so I thought she was very cute. Well, she ain't too much older. She 30, but I thought she was cute. You know what I'm saying? Cute little body. She was cute. So coming for me, and I ain't did nothing to you, you should be mad at him. If y'all still had something going on after he made it official with me, you should be coming at him. Don't come for me, because I ain't got nothing to do with this. And then now like, you bringing my child into you saying shit about my kid, my child. Y'all because you mad, and that didn't really upset me, because the things she was saying was just like, you know, that don't, it that, it don't, people, my child is beautiful. I have a beautiful young, young, young baby, young lady. So can't nobody say nothing about my child to get up under my skin. You know, can't. Especially when you call my child names. Like, you gay, you just gay. Can't get up my skin. When it comes to that. But excuse me, kind of broke this down a little bit too fast. But yeah, so it was that situation, and it was just like I was getting too many inboxes about certain shit that you ain't sitting up here and telling me you're not communicating with this girl, or she don't know somebody that know you very well, which I doubt because you're not from here, you don't have family here. Yeah, you might know people here because you've been here almost 2 years, but you know what I'm saying. You don't have family here. You have the associates, and you have one good friend that I know of. You know what I'm saying, but she ain't getting this from nobody but you. So you couldn't convince me otherwise. I don't care what you say. You couldn't convince me that it wasn't no type of communication, even if it wasn't far as communicating. You couldn't tell me that there was no communication going on. You feel me? So that's when I had to just let a motherfucker know, like, you know, I'm not getting played with, especially when you asked to be with me, because you didn't even have to do that. You could have continued being doing you, and doing whatever it is that you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to try to make it official. You didn't. So that was that. We broke up. Like I said, and that's when things had just started. I guess I was so emotional because of things. I just I felt like I was losing a lot of stuff. And I feel like our relationship was good. It was fun. We was very chill. We liked the same shit for real. Like, yeah, we was homebodies. We probably plan to go out and do stuff every now and then, with the kids. If we came down for the kids or whatever, like, but we was cool staying in the house, watching movies, watching TV, cooking, chilling. We got invited to places and things. We did that, but we was basically just trying to get our money up so that we can travel and do things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a different relationship. Um, I wish it was. I wish it could have ended a little differently. I wish things could have went differently, but you live and you learn. And I didn't want to hold a grudge because we wasn't together, or because of what I might have thought he was doing in a relationship. But at the end of the day, we got a child. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with moving on. I'm cool with letting go. When shit don't work out, when it's just when it don't serve it on purpose no more, I'm cool with letting it go. And I'm glad it didn't take a long time for me to let it go. It like I said, I did a lot of praying and soul searching and meditating because I was really hurt. I was hurt. Like, despite the worst, I've been hurt in a relationship. Like, there's some things that still wasn't, said, and things that, I feel like still need to be talked about. But I'm not forcing it. I'm not worried about it. It is what it is. As long as, like I said, we got an understanding of what needs to be done with our child, I am cool. And we actually It's good to learn to control your emotions and not reacting off impulse. It's good to evaluate situations and think about things, you know. Control your emotions. That's so big. Like now to me that is so big because I used to always go off my emotions. I would let my emotions get me so riled up that, you know, don't nothing else matter. I don't care. This is what this is because I'm so hurt or I'm so angry at that point. Like don't nothing else matter. And that's not a good thing. So control your emotions. Learn to control your emotions, you know what I'm saying? Learn to not react off impulse. Not as soon as you see something that you don't like or something, you know, that you don't agree with. Let's not jump to conclusions and not let's jump to be so defensive. You know, to sit back and observe sometimes. You know, and I learned that by just going through what I'm going through. You know, and that was all part of my healing process. Like a lot of this relationship has opened my eyes to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And even though you know, a person might be stuck in their ways, and you know that y'all just might not be good for each other, or you just know a person not gonna give up old habits or whatnot. Sometimes we be so lost in loving somebody that we just think that one day they gonna get it. Sometimes people don't never get it, and it's okay to let go. And what's meant to be will be. You know what I'm saying? What's meant for you will be for you. Sometimes people have to separate and self-reflect on themselves before they can come back together. You know what I'm saying? And I said that we're gonna get back together. You know, whatever happens in the future, I'm open to whatever. But I ain't gonna keep myself stuck or waiting for somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not looking for love right now because I feel like I'm cool where I'm at. I love my space. You know what I'm saying? Once I get in my mood of being alone and being in my space, I love it. I'm not quick to give it up, to be honest, because if I'm finna go there, it's just peaceful. Have your own space. So you know, I'm cool with. You know, I talk to people, I chit chat, conversate with them or whatever. Like I'm not in the business of being in anybody's company right now, for sure. So the only person I have been around is my baby father. So for the most part, and I'm cool. You know, I'm cool. I'm cool. It's okay to love people from a distance. You know what I'm saying? And give people the same energy they give you. You don't have to match energy, like you ain't gotta go that strong, but you know, you can give the same energy back. If a person ain't giving their energy to you, don't give your energy to them. In no shape, form, or fashion. Period. Like real for real. Don't do it. Not saying that you gotta let somebody chase you, but you know, you if a motherfucker interested in you or want you or be or want to be with you, they gonna come get you. They gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? Never give somebody more than what they give you, and that's what I'm learning. Cause I'm a Pisces, and you know, so I'm very emotional and sensitive, and I'm big on giving, making you feel comfortable, making you feel happy. And I did so much of that to people that I forgot about my happiness. I forgot about what I liked. I forgot about what I enjoyed because I was giving, 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 and it was never receiving on the other end. You know, I didn't gave so much in relationships, and in this relationship, I gave a lot that I wasn't receiving back. You know what I'm saying? So everything happened for a reason. Just remember, everything happened for a reason. You know, it's okay to be upset. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to be mad. You know, just don't keep them feelings. Bury that shit. Get over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, find a hobby. Pray. If you ain't religious, do whatever it is you do to make you feel better. Talk to whoever it is that you talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to the Most High every day. I meditate in the shower every day. Every time I get in the shower, I have my one-on-one time, my alone time, and I just talk to God, to the Lord. You know, and whatever you want to call him, whatever You know, it clears your head, it clears your mind, your thoughts, you know, and just start getting in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, meditation is a good way to get in tune with yourself. Listening to music, you know, just tune out, you know, reading, writing. You know, I keep saying that I want to get a journal and just write. You know, so I really do want to write a book. You know, there's so much shit that I want to do, and I need to just start doing it and stop saying that I want to do it and just do it. But yeah, just them just a few things, you know, that help take your mind off of things that hurts you or that have hurt you. You know, and when those feelings come up, pray, meditate. You know what I'm saying? Start doing something to keep your mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? And it'll get easier. You know what I'm saying? But just love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Respect yourself, love yourself, know your self worth. Never settle. You don't have to settle, but it'll be somebody out there for everybody. It's somebody who's willing to cater to your needs. You know, willing to give you everything that it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go through a couple people to get to the good ones. Sometimes you gotta learn lessons sometimes, you know, so you can break those bad habits. So when you do find that right one, you ain't carrying those bad habits into this new healthy, loving relationship that you got. You know what I'm saying? So heal. Don't rush into nothing after something. You know, they say it's easy to get over somebody by getting under somebody. No, it's not. Because if you really love that person, fucking somebody else, it's not going to take those feelings away. Yeah, it's going to take your mind off of them for a while, but when that person is gone, you're back thinking about this person. You know what I'm saying? So they don't always work. That's you how. And I said what I said. I said what I said, unless you a hoe. Period. But anyways, nah, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I do want to thank all my subscribers, my new subscribers. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. You're gonna get little blogs and stuff like this, little story time and stuff like this. You know, I'm trying to do it more often.